Well, coffee's all ready, but no Jamie. However, I do see this and this, which tells me exactly where she's at. You guys come on. Let's go see what she's doing. And there he is with his friend Ivy. Don't even ask. I don't think it matters really if you're a little boy or little girl or a little calf. It's still something fun about climbing on top of a pile of rock or dirt. And that is just what Patsy's over there doing. She's walked herself all the way up. I'm filling up water. That's the sound that you hear. And there's Fancy. Hey, Fancy. I see you, sweet girl. But Patsy has come all the way over here to this pile of dirt. I'm going to eventually have that all spread out there in the barn behind her. But no, she's just going to climb on top of it because that's fun. And here's Fancy. She's watching me work. All right, sweetie, she's watching us work, and you love her and Faith. You love them both. I'm having to work by the light of my truck. I'm getting home late tonight from picking up Boo. And I got to come feed my girls. Right, sweetie? You need your snacks. Of course you need your snacks. I was here this morning, not to worry. I'm here again at night. That's kind of my schedule. I like to start my day off over here. And I also like to end my day over here. And that really means this time of year is filling up a lot of water. We go through a lot of water. And I can't leave the... you already know I can't... Oh, look at this. It's cute. They're like, we sure are thirsty and we couldn't reach. The water was too low to reach. That's one of my biggest fears. I've said this before. But there's only a couple of pastures that if something was to happen to me, somebody would have to contact my family and let them know right away that the bulls in the bullpen have no natural water source. So someone has to come put water in there for them bulls. Look out, sweetie. And then, of course, there's a pond in this pasture. So worst case scenario, if something happened to me and I was unable to come over and fill up the water, at least these guys here know there's a pond right over there. We also have a pond here in the back. So no matter which pasture the cows are in, and there are some over here. I see Fancy, I see Loretta. Over there I see, looks like, I think that's Trinity and Jezebel. So they have a water trough, but there's also a natural water source and a pond right down the lane. Oh my goodness gracious. They're like, if you turn that horrible noise off, we would get us a drink because we're thirsty. It's almost full, ladies, almost full. Look at here. Reba is going to run Danny and Ruby out of the barn. She's like, this place is for me and my girls. I'm babysitting right now, so it's for me and my girls. Speaking of, where's Dolly? I don't see Dolly. Huh. I don't know where Dolly's at. There's Gracie out there behind Jenny Lane. Oh, did y'all see Santiana? She's trying to walk off and tell Jenny Lane no. She's trying to start her own weaning process. Look at that. Look at her. That's how it starts. Now, she's smart enough to know how much Jenny Lane requires. But she also wants Jenny Lane to say, you know what? It's time to go out there and eat. You got to go out there and eat on your own. Santiana's a wonderful mom, and she has weaned almost all of her babies on her own. Well, almost nothing. We've never had to help with any of our babies. Watch. I'm just wondering if she's gonna kick at her. Look at her, look at her. She's gonna swat her away. She's going, if you're hungry, you go eat grass. There's a lot of grass around here. You go eat some of it. Jimmy Lane's like, fine. Just fine. All right, there's one water trough. Let's work our way over to another. All right, girls, there's one. Here's one. Prince Willie Joe, you being good? Oh, look who he's hanging out with. Prince Willie Joe hanging out with his wet nurse, Marilyn, when his mom's over here. Coming through, ladies. No one mess with Daddy. I'm coming through. I'm not looking for any trouble. Pearl and Jolene, I'm not looking for any troubles, sweet girl. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to walk through. All right? I know it's hard for you all to see, but Randall and those guys have been over here painting. And so for everyone who sees all of the marks, I know you see all of the marks on Sadie. That's because she's getting pretty painted up. Everywhere Randall's cleaning off his brushes and cleaning all of his stuff out, Sadie is rolling around in it. Looks like Mama has all her special helpers out here with her. And my truck is parked there because last night we had to do this, all of the packing and all that, in the dark. So I pulled my truck around and shined the lights. Since then, we've gone by and got a couple of extension cords, and now we've run some lights out there. And of course, we'll let him out by day to graze around the yard, just kind of stay active, and he'll be hanging out with Ivy. We got a really sweet gift in the mail. Look at this. I hear you, Dinky Darrow. Making memories, one campsite at a time. I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, Longhorn Lester's, From Suits to Boots, JL Ranch. I think it's a rug we can take with us in the RV, and wherever we go, we set it there beside the door. Be kind of nice. It's a really sweet gift. I'm concerned, though, about what I'm watching over here. Voodoo has walked over to the ostrich feed. Hi, Ivy. Are you being a good friend to Voodoo? I know, you're a sweet girl. Voodoo has walked over here to the ostrich food. Oh, he's trying to scratch at his neck. Look. This is a serious... Guys, I know he looks ridiculous, but I don't know what else to do. Jamie and I have just exhausted ourselves trying to figure out what we're going to do to help keep this thing clean. So you all know that we have it packed with gauze. Hi, buddy. So his wound is packed with gauze, but what he tries to do is he tries to pull it out. And so he'll try to scratch and pull it all out. So Jamie's taking a t-shirt and put it over it. It has to be loose fitting. If you're going to say just buy a big Ace bandage and pop it like a Band-Aid, hold on. It doesn't work that way because that would not allow it to drain. It has to be able to drain. So the gauze and leaving the gauze strip open is allowing it to drain. But it needs to also be protected and covered up. So it's really a tough situation. He's happy to be home. He's already been rolling and doing all kinds of horsey kind of stuff. And we let him out into the yard. Of course, don't forget, he has an open gate where he has a loafing shed, fresh water, and all the things that he needs right over there. That's where we also feed him, and that's where he spends most of his day. There's a fan inside of his loafing shed. But by day, if he wants to get out and about, he can. We did not cut our grass all the way. I kind of mowed around the shop, but I left plenty of grass around the outsides. And look, here's all of his friends over here watching him. Everyone loves to have Voodoo back home. They're so happy he's back home and he's one of them. And we just gonna have to really just work so hard to keep everything clean and him infection free. So that's what's going on with Voo, in case you're curious. Hi, Dinky. Hey, sir. Everyone else is doing fine. It was really cute last night getting home, seeing how excited everyone was to see him. You guys don't know why he can't be with you all. They're like, why can't our leader come over with us? Well, your leader has to, well, I'll be honest, it's because of that one right there would come up in a heartbeat and start snatching, trying to bite on anything Voodoo wears, Bucky's gets jealous of. So no matter what we put on Voodoo, a fly mask or anything else, if Bucky doesn't have one, he's gonna try to pull it off. He gets very jealous. And then of course those two, Rita especially, who knows what she's thinking. I don't know. But for now, Voo's fine. That's the best we could rig up on a moment's notice. And I think it's gonna do the trick.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.